So we're going to do Sealand to test out this Rogan and show off my Delacium team since it is so much fun. We have Kamath, perfect. So we will run full aggressive Rogan. I'm excited to show him off. Excited to play with him. This is the first E5 Rogan on this account. So we're going to go, we'll run Purify. He's going to be in the back line. He should be tanky enough. We don't even need Unbending Will. So let's see. Let's gear up. Scroll through my guild. Oh yeah, my guild is the real whales. I get carried by my guild in Guild Wars. We've got randomized level 392. He's a free-to-play player if you ask him. Vannon is usually top 5 in server 1 CCL. Masu is a real old school whale, although he doesn't play as much anymore. Escobar just quit today. I've got a video of him altering off E5 Russell times 2 E5 Sherlock, 2 E5 carries. Yeah, I've got a video of that. It's sad. He ran into some issues. I don't think Fagerland is in our guild. Fagerland just hit 400 on server 1. I don't believe he's in our guild, though. Oh, yeah, there he is. Fagerland. So he's the first player to hit 400. He's in my guild. Oh, yeah, he altered. I've got a video, and it'll be included in one of my highlight videos, but yeah, he's got enough scary to build a whole team of E5 still. That was how he was first person to finish tower on our server. But yeah, he ran into some issues and quit, but I've got a video of him firing off a ton of good heroes. Oh yeah, Marillion is a whale too. Alright, I think that's all the artifacts we need, so let's gear up. So, gonna run Ithaqua, 1-3 split, Holy Attack, Glittery Antlers Cane. Unfortunately, the buff does not help me yet. Because, yeah, Marillion is on death 97 pre-Void. June has played on his account a lot if you've watched him there. So, gonna have to run Glittery Antlers Cane, which is still 3%. The Radiant and Splendid are the versions that got upgraded. We're gonna run Ithaqua in the back line. Because I have, well, yeah, we're gonna run both the Delaciums in the front line since they're still 10 star. Yeah, he didn't want to give the account away. He wanted it to die with him. I sort of understand. It sucks, but I respect it. So yeah, we're going to run Ithaqua in the back line, so we're keeping Purify. We'll run both Delaciums. I'm going to keep them tanky. They're going to be in the front line. They won't get attacked, but still going to run a 2-2 split with damage reduce and HP on them. And they both got the skin. They're going to be in the front line, but at 10 star, they don't do enough of their own damage for me to care about swapping them to a 1-3 split and damage artifacts right now. Oh, Penny has my Punisher Staff. So we're going to get Punisher Staff from Penny. Also, I should set a marker because this is going to be... Alright, so Drake is next. Drake is going to be a 1-3 split. Oh man, I need gear too. Hey, Zach. So this is Idle Heroes streaming. Alright, where do we have 6-star gear? Hey, thanks for the resub. We'll unequip Penny. For what hero? Sigmund? No, I wouldn't. You'll get plenty of copies of Sigmund on the way, and you'll want to save them for probably your first carry hero like a Horus or something like that. So Drake, gonna run 1-3. He does some decent damage on his own now. He gets the Punisher Staff and the crit attack stone with full red. He'll be in the back, so he'll also have Purify. But he does not need Unbending. We should have no issues keeping them neutered. So that's Ithaqua Drake, the 2 Delaciums, and finally our new E5 Rogue. Oh wait, no. Obviously we're running Heartwatcher. She'll be in the back. She gets 2-2 split with the speed HP stone. And what's Rogan's speed? That's important. So Rogan has 1588 speed, which means he outspeeds Ithaqua, who's 1568, which is relevant because that means Rogan gets the Glittery Demon Bell, so he can feed energy to Ithaqua before Ithaqua goes. So Rogan gets 2-2 split, aggressive with Purify, and Heartwatcher gets the magic source since she is still slower than Ithaqua. At E4, Heartwatcher can outspeed Ithaqua if you run 2 speed enables. So that's an important thing to note if you are building a team like this. No, man, you can totally post Hack the Box right up there, and I'll pin it. I'd love to see more write-ups, especially not from me. So that is the setup. And so if you haven't run a team like this before or watched it, Ithaqua has 63% crit base with a Holy Stone, plus 20% from Rogan to get her to 83, plus 10 from Dragon to get her to 93. So you don't actually have to run a crit stone on her. There is a slight chance you won't crit, but it is worth it in the end. So we'll run both the Delaciums in front. Order barely matters at this point. We're going to run it with Dragon. This is the first time I've run E5 Rogan, obviously, since we just saw me make him. So let's see how this goes. That skin is pretty cool. I guess I could also upgrade it to Legendary. Oh yeah, we're plenty fine with our sustain. So, if you don't know how buffs work, this is Bloodthirsty. This is what you want on your Delaciums if they are in a place where they can get hit, so they can get self-sustain. This right here is holy damage. This is what Dragon gives you. It's a lot harder to tell than the Phoenix buff since you don't get healed, but we are looking for that on our Ithaqua right here. So she does have the holy damage buff, so that's 519 million on a round 6 active. You also want Bloodthirsty on Ithaqua since it does give her more attack, especially against Kamath. You don't care about Bloodthirsty on your Delacium since they don't get hurt. My guess is 85 billion. Although I haven't run Kamath in a while. Yes, and there is a Discord for anyone who wants to join. Mostly idle heroes, but some hacking. It's where I post my videos, write-ups. More math ends up there than Discord because Chairman gets scared of math. So the Dragon buff did hit Ithaqua. She might get a next active. No, because Rogan's not going to pop out in time. Oh, she did get hit by 3 actives, so she will have a nice big active here. Ooh, only 776 million. That's pretty low. She does get Dragon. She will have for her last active. Still under a billion, unfortunately. So yeah, 87.8 billion. A little higher than I expected, but still higher than I want. So when running these, my goal is 83.3 billion on average, because that gives me the 1 trillion mark. Now, Ithaqua just low rolled damage. Her damage does get hurt against Kamath because she does have to worry about Purify, but still hoping for around 16 plus billion. Great replications on the Delaciums, though. And Drake puts out close to a billion on his own. Yeah, still not a bad total. Oh yeah, let's look at the score. Randomized hasn't run yet, so Randomized is the only other person who normally competes with me. He tends to get close to a trillion as well. So let's see how it goes this time. I actually didn't look at Rogan's damage. I should have looked at that. I assume he's putting out close to 500 million on his own by now. Heartwatcher is a little squishy with this setup, but she should be fine. We did get the Dragon buff on Ithaqua. She will have that for her round 5 active. So Dragon does not hit her, but Rogan will feed her energy with the Radiant Demon Bell, so she will have a round 8 active already. The Demon Bell upgrade is nice for this team, since I do have a Radiant Demon Bell. Yeah, so sometimes she will get petrified, because Kamath does have a debuff, as you can see, and a petrify. So some rounds she will get stuck, and that is going to hurt her damage. Still, at 10 star, I can't really fit a Delacium in the back line. If I did E5 one, we could run in the one in the back. Not going to do that tonight, since I'm still 1 copy short. What? Delacium... I mean... Delacium almost always does more damage than Ithaqua. The lowest replicate damage you're looking at is like 0.9, and that's pretty rare. If Ithaqua lives the whole time, it's pretty rare. She will have around... yeah. So, 69 billion. Yeah, she's got Purify, but Kamath has a debuff and a Petrify, so it is possible for her to get stuck for one round. We could try an E3 or E4 Delacium tonight. I don't have the food. I won't waste people's time. But next time, maybe for tomorrow's video, I will... I'm not going to Relic a Delacium, but I'll E4 a Delacium, and then I could swap a Delacium with the Ithaqua to the front line. Yes, to get a 69 billion, though. Not terrible. Still really low damage all told, though. Definitely hurts when she gets petrified. So as you see, she's going to petrify the she purified the petrify and not the debuff, but some rounds she will petrify the debuff and not, like she just did. So she won't get an active until round 6 now. Valk Obi, the big thing was 4 damage dealers. So I used Garuda, Aspen, Ada, and then just Amun Ra, and ooh, we need her to come out though so she can heal herself. This is not good. So that can also happen if she does not purify the debuff. She will get stunned, or stun lock basically, and she cannot use her sustain. So this is going to be low damage. Yeah, 62.5 billion. Not a great run. This is a pretty low damage day. Thankfully, the Delaciums pulled their weight, but only 2 billion damage from Ithaqua is real bad to look at. So let's see how the 4th one goes. Hopefully, we finally get a good run. Yeah, so the 621 video is in the Tower of Oblivion playlist. But, yeah, especially if you don't have a lot of the heroes required, like if you don't want to run a Lutz or something like that, nuking them on damage helped a ton. Oh yeah, especially when you don't have like a full E5 Delacium army like GDP, some bosses is super skating on the edge. Like, Berea's a crazy RNG one for an account like this, because I have to run Ithaqua in the front line. No one else can survive, unless I run a tanky Rogan nowadays. But E5 Ithaqua and E5 Drake have to go in the front line with a setup like this, and if all 3 of them get off an active, if one crits, Ithaqua can die. So yeah, it's definitely some razor thin margins against some setups. So she does have the buff. Unfortunately, she does not purify. Although she might get an active. Nope, she will not get a round 10 active. This is going to be real low damage too. Honestly, Melassa's not so bad as long as the replicates get down quick. So it does hit her that time. That's good. I love fighting Sigmund with this team. I haven't got one in so long. Alright, so this should be a decent active. Hopefully 1 billion. 951 million. So this one will probably be closer to like mid-80s. It'll honestly just depend on Delacium replication at this point. Ooh, we will get around 15 active though. Maybe Dragon too? Alright, nice. That'll help. Yeah, 1.25 billion active. Oh, 57.8. That's some bad Delacium RNG, that means. This is terrible one to show off to all these viewers. This is some of my lowest damage ever. Yeah, so you're looking for ideally like 3.5 times damage from your Ithaquas, but even that top one only got like 1.7 times Ithaqua's damage. Yeah, I think Ithaqua's damage is low just because of running Purify and being locked sometimes. 18 billion is usually a decent, consistent number. Hey, thanks for the follow. I'll say thanks to everyone later too, I said. So yeah, 277 billion. Obviously, it's a great number, but not perfect. So, hoping for a better day tomorrow. Maybe I can push a Delacium up to E4, E3, and see if a Delacium can survive in the back line, and then run Ithaqua in the front with full red.